And who should turn up to pay for the hideous thing? Morgan.
Oh my gosh. Morgan the theatre nurse?
Morgan, Joey's little buddy Morgan.
Well, that'll be why she bought his drawing. Because they were mates.
Oh, more than mates. Time was when she was gagging for him. Talk about having it bad.
It didn't last though, did it?
Maybe she weirded him out.
It's always the quiet ones.
Oh, come on, let's get out of here.
Well, what did you expect?
This is great stuff. Thank you very much.
Ayurvedic medicine is rather passion for me.
I can see that. Speaking of which, you and Shanti?
Yes.
So the patience has paid off, huh? So, when can we expect wedding bells?
Perhaps that's a little premature.
Oh, I would have thought the whole thing was a done deal.
The family don't know we're together yet. Shanti's not ready to go public.
Oh, fair enough.
You think? I mean, if her heart was really in it, she'd want the whole world to know, wouldn't she?
Well, maybe she's enjoying the romance. Shanti strikes me as a very traditional woman. Maybe you should just take it easy, you know?
Shanti prefers to think of herself as a modern woman. That's all rather a mystery to me.
My advice, best way to a modern woman's heart is let her think she's making all the decisions. If she believes she's in charge, then you are safe as houses. Good. Thank you so much.
Morning. Sri, what can I do for you?
You can let me shake your hand. My sister has come to her senses. We're all very happy.
She told you?
Arey, Auntie Rani ran into Mrs. Verma at the supermarket. Why did you not let us know?
Shanti wanted to keep things quiet. Oh, I meant no disrespect.
And none is taken. What's important is that you're together. We'll happily wait until you're ready to make an announcement.
That may be quite a while.
Everything is as it should be. That's all that matters.
Hey, I need your advice.
Right. Well, Queenstown is totally 2001. The truly hip opted for Hamner Springs
No,
instead.
not about the weekend. Something more important. I need a stylist.
As in hairstylist?
As in, I don't care how outrageously expensive as long as they're the best. You seem like a man who knows his way around a salon. Don't be coy now. Universal law. You boys always have the best connections in town.
You boys? You're not suggesting that I'm... Look under H for hairdresser.
Okay, Marion, you're in room 2. Linda, you're in 3. Carol and Morgan, if you two could team up and do post-ops in room 1. Jenny, you're in 4.
Any chance I could swap with someone?
Is there a problem?
Just I'm a bit over room 1. I've been in there the last few shifts.
Marion, could you swap with Carol? Thanks. Okay, guys, let's get into it.
If you've got a problem with me, I'd be grateful if you could talk to me about it.
I'm not interested in anything you've got to say.
I never wanted to offend anyone.
You paid money to own a piece of that sick bastard's mind. You worship the twisted creep.
No, Carol's right, you're a freak.
An evil, sick little freak who's stamping all over the graves of Clea and Brenda and Jay.
Oi! That's enough. What was all that about?
Nothing. I've got to get on, sorry.
There's no way. You're not leaving.
But you can't say that.
Theatre nurses are in short supply. I can't lose you right now.
I'm really sorry to muck you around, but I have to resign.
Why?
I want to travel.
Where?
Sorry?
Where do you want to travel?
Overseas.
Morgan, what's going on? Obviously, there's some attitude towards you. So who's leading the charge? Okay, then what's it all about?
Gerald got the wrong idea about me.
Gerald?
I offended him and he told some of the nurses and they all got the wrong end of the stick and I'd really rather just leave.
No staff member should have to leave because of bullying and intimidation. I'm not going to accept your resignation, but I will make sure the attitude stops.
Well, you might change your mind when I tell you the full story. Oh, they're beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. You do realize that I've been starving myself since morning tea. I fantasize about your cooking, Shanti.
I know I said I'd cook. I even got as far as making a shopping list, but then I got home from work and I realized how much easier it would be to get Thai food delivered.
Oh, well, you're a busy career woman. Your time is precious.
I did buy some wine, though. Chardonnay?
Sure, thanks. We can drink a toast to our freedom. I had a visit from Sunil today. As predicted, Mrs. Verma has broadcast our news far and wide.
I know, that's terrible. Now my family will never leave me alone.
He gave me his assurance that they wouldn't interfere or put pressure on anyone.
Sunil really said that to you?
So now, we can just relax and let things unfold at a leisurely pace.
How did it go finding a hair person?
I didn't. I'm going to have to wear a hat.
Oh, please, you look gorgeous.
Oh, not sucking up by any chance, are we?
Of course not. But, while we're on the topic, I'd like to draw your attention to my colour-coded mail system. Each department is assigned a coloured folder, allowing for quick and easy retrieval.
Nice.
The hands-free headsets were another one of my initiatives. It allows for multitasking. Ah, thank you. Now, if you'll just take a seat, and the nurse will be with you shortly. Oh, well, no offence, I just can't risk catching anything. I take my life into my hands each day with the germs floating around this place.
I've got a broken toe.
Yes, but you cannot be too careful. As soon as you get complacent, there'll be an infection spreading throughout the staff, and that is serious. What are people like? Taking me to task, having common sense.
You know, we have a little saying back home. The customer is always right.
Yeah, but my job is...
If you insult the customer, pretty soon you're going to find them and their germs and diseases toddling off to the competition.
Well, most people are very happy with the service.
We don't want most people happy. We want every single person who comes through the door to have a comfortable and agreeable consumer experience. You're here to serve, buddy. Don't ever forget it.
There's some more pad thai left, I think, if you want it.
Oh, no, I'm far too full.
More wine, then?
No, I'm fine. Let's just make ourselves cozy on the couch and watch some TV for a while, shall we?
You want to watch TV?
Or we could talk. Whatever you want. What brought that on?
It's what people who are together do.
Hold on. The last thing I want is for you to feel pressured.
Pressure? Huh. Pressured. It's all anyone ever talks about. It's like I'm some stupid little girl who doesn't actually know what she wants.
I never said that.
You make assumptions. You assume that I want to take things slowly.
But you didn't want to say anything to our families.
Because I didn't want to say anything to them, that's all. There's no other reason.
Oh, I thought you meant you'd want...
You need to stop thinking. Stop thinking and start doing. I want a normal relationship. I don't want to take things slowly. I don't want to be friends. I do not want to cook dinner for you and then sit on the couch holding hands while watching TV. I want to order takeout. I want to drink too much wine. And I want to make mad, passionate love. That is what I want.
Morgan is a valued staff member, and if I find out again that you've been spreading malicious stories about her...
Hold on. There were no malicious stories. It was the truth. Perhaps if you knew the facts.
I know the facts. I've had a lengthy discussion with Morgan.
And you don't care that she spent over $2,000.
I have a problem with one staff member bullying and intimidating another staff member to the point where she feels she has to resign.
She resigned?
I've managed to talk her out of it.
Well, I wasn't bullying. I was merely informing the other staff of her actions. I felt they had a right to know.
You started a hate campaign, Gerald. End it now or live with the consequences.
I suppose there's no chance you didn't hear all of that.
Workplace gossip has a way of growing and getting out of hand. I've seen entire organizations brought to their knees. However, I do feel there's place for a healthy grapevine. I have a 15-minute window. You can fill me in over coffee.
So, how did you find triage today?
Enlightening, thanks to your trusty man receptionist. Jerry, the gay guy. Spend one day with a soldier, you learn far more than a month with a room full of generals.
If you're interested in a slightly more reliable source of information, I'd be happy to work with you on your assessment of our hospital. All you have to do is ask.
Well, thank you. But right now, I think I'd prefer to relax and enjoy your company. So, tell me, what are your plans this weekend?
Surgery on Saturday, family stuff on Sunday.
Hanging out with your son. Sweet.
Makes the rest of the week worthwhile. Thank you.
And Mommy makes it easy, I take it? No animosity?
No, it's all pretty simple.
Rumor has it hasn't always been that way. Any new mommies on the horizon?
No, definitely not.
Note to self, CEO is single.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, technically.
Yes. Amendment to note to self, technically single, but emotionally unavailable?
Yeah, that's a fair assessment, I guess.
I do so love a challenge. That was one of the reasons I was so eager to take this Shortland Street gig.
Why? What's so challenging about doing an assessment on our hospital?
You see what we're doing? We're talking shop without even realizing it. Now tell me about Queenstown.
Scotty had a good bark at me, just so you know. Here.
You've got me wrong, you know. I hate what Joey did. I hate him for it.
Then why would you buy his drawings?
Because for years and years he was my friend. He was this sweet, smart, adorable guy, and I worshipped him. I thought I loved him. I thought I knew him better than anyone in the world, but I didn't. I've gone my whole life trusting what I think and feel about people, only to find out I was so wrong. And I have all these questions flying about in my head that can't be answered because he's dead. And I miss him and I hate him so much at the same time. I thought if I could study his drawings, what was going on in his mind, maybe I could find some answers.
And have you?
Only that he felt alone and different from everyone else. Something real we had in common. You wouldn't understand.
Nice moves.
Sorry, didn't hear you knock.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I left my phone charger here. Townsend mentioned anyone was staying.
Ah, you must be wondering.
Yeah, normally when you find a half-naked guy in your girlfriend's place, it's not a good sign.
Shanti's house sitting.
Oh. Well, I'll just get my charger then and get out of your hair.
Sure.
I'll catch you then.
Bye. Just in time. Breakfast is served.
Wow. Oh, thank you.
We really are together now. Last night proved it. I never imagined it could be so good. We have something so special, Shanti.
We do.
And while Riley might trust Gerald for style advice, here on One we turn to the Off the Rails team, who give comedian Noreen Callanan a head-to-toe makeover tonight at 8.